One of the most common questions in the forum is, how do I dial in my espresso? And when I try, I either end up with something that's a gusher or it chokes. The Lucca Atom 75 grinder is trying to solve this problem. And the way it does that is it has an application which runs on your phone called TrueGrind, which connects via a database directly to your grinder. So that way you can choose the coffees that you want to dial in, and it offers an initial grind selection, which will get it within the ballpark that you can then fine tune. Let's go ahead and take a look at that application and also the calibration that you do to get the grinder zeroed in. From the available coffees, I set the roast date, and from the roast date and the type of roast, it calculates what is going to be the initial grind setting that will get you within the ballpark. Now, in my experience so far with this grinder, it turns out that it's pretty darn accurate, which surprised me. Most of the time when a good barista is dialing in a coffee, it might take them 2 or maybe 3 attempts to get it really close to their optimal setting. For someone who's new, it can take a lot more, sometimes 4 or 5 or even 6 times until they get the setting they want. And that really wastes a lot of coffee. So let's go ahead now to actually see how this works in practice. When you initially get the grinder, you run a calibration step, and you do that by going to the settings and then selecting Calibrate Grind Position. What that does is it walks you through the steps of finding where the exact 0 point is for the grinder. That compensates for the differences between manufacturer and burr wear. Once that's done, you're ready to make an espresso. Now from there you can select the different coffees that you make. Whichever one you have active will show up on this list here that's controlled by that application, where you can scroll through the different coffees that you typically use and pick the one that you're making that particular day, setting its roast date and so on. Once you're actually ready to make an espresso, you select that and you pick your type of drink that you're making. Like in this case, I have it set for a straight espresso, but it has a different setting for cappuccinos and lattes to make the pour quality a little bit different. So let's go ahead and make that. Dry out the portafilter. And then tap out your coffee. Now, Jim Schulman did this all with one hand, and you can see I'm going to give that a try, and I'll probably make him a little bit of a mess doing it. But sure, oops, I guess I technically already used 2 hands. Sorry, Jim, I wasn't thinking about that. There we go. So we'll continue our one-handed trial. Lock in. And the espresso machine I'm using here is the ECM Puristica. It's a new model that it will be coming to the US soon that we're going to be working on a review for. Well, that was a pretty good espresso. And it kind of begs the question, who is the right person for this type of grinder? It really depends on your usage pattern. If you're the sort of person that goes through one coffee at a time, it can save you waste when you go from one to the other because it picks the initial grind setting that is really pretty close to optimal. On the other hand, if you're someone who goes through different coffees every day, you might not appreciate the wastage that is inherent with an on-demand type grinder. Okay, with those comments, we look forward to your questions. Be sure and check them out on the forum, and we'll see you next time.